Graz with Paul Harfleet, who is currently holding the camera, and we're here at a festival called The Truth is Concrete, because what we do is concrete. Even though it's gardening, it's real. And we've been talking about guerrilla gardening this morning, and now we're going to go and do some around the city. Although more specifically, Paul's going to do some, and I'm going to watch. And I think, Paul, perhaps you should tell us a bit more about it. So if you hand me the camera, what are we about to go and do?
So we're going to go and plant pansies at the site of homophobic abuse in Graz. I've gathered the locations with help from the festival, and we're just going to meet some people downstairs. And we're just going to go and pick up the pansies now from the vlog tower.
Okay. That's a beautiful trail we've got. So is there a lot of homophobic abuse in this city?
Well, it's an interesting discussion I had with Christoph yesterday about the difference of the idea of what's offensive and what's not, and how some people are reporting hate crime and other people aren't. So these plantings I'm doing today are basically historical plantings of sort of institutional homophobia.
And we were ready to set off into Graz, except for one thing.
Paul, I remember I managed to get my trowel through.
Oh, that's very good, very good.
Here it is.
Very good, that's what I need, a trowel. And if anyone's got any locations in Graz that might be on our route, so if you spot a location you've experienced abuse, then I'll just quickly plant a pansy there because I've got enough. Okay, thank you.
What's happening at the moment?
So this is the building where they apparently sack teachers who are gay if they come out, and there's nowhere to plant unless it's apart from private land. So this is the nearest source of soil. So I'll plant it there and take a photograph of the back of the building in the view. They've already set the dogs on us.
Looks like tough ground.
So that's the first one done.
Well, where are we arrived at now?
So this is now a Merca insurance building apparently, but it used to be a cinema, and in the 1920s or something it was the first pro-gay film shown and resulted in the first anti-gay demonstration in Austria. So it's kind of quite significant. So I'm going to plant a pansy in that tree pit.
Well, the fact is that the insurance company actually was the first in Styria to insure same-sex couples.
Really?
So I don't know to what extent. So maybe you can try not to have it on the picture, or maybe you just can put it as a comment there that it has nothing to do with the insurance company, but it is like the building. I don't know how you want to do that, but I just wanted to give you the information.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Oh, interesting. So there's like good and bad.
Good and bad on one picture.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels really weird. It always feels really weird. Because I'm thinking about the institutional abuse, and I know that it seems like it's a really silly, stupid thing to do, and it's absolutely inefficient, but it's still quite touching and weird doing it.
So what's the significance of this space?
This is as near as I can get to the town hall. I'm sneakily taking out a cobble. I'm going to put it nearby afterwards. They've legalised marriage here. They've legalised marriage here, but they have civil partnerships, but they're in a lesser, high-profile, built room.
Tell me about what's going on here. What do you make of it?
Well, this one is particularly very cool because in addition to planting the pansy, it's pretty guerrilla. I mean, because it looks like you're actually planting into the sidewalk, which is pretty cool.
And given the issue that we're dealing with here, it perhaps calls for this.
Oh, definitely. I think that this is an important testament to the fact that, you know, wherever homophobic acts may happen, like there will be people there to resist against it and to... Oh my goodness, here comes the train! That's awesome.
Okay, so where are we heading?
So we're just crossing a very beautiful courtyard, Renaissance courtyard, and then we're crossing a parking area and we're heading to Volksgarten. Volksgarten is a garden where a public toilet used to be a cruising spot.
Maybe next to this bin, that feels good.
I just planted my own pansy in front of the university where I was giving a talk while I was still studying, and I was talking about gay issues, and a student colleague of mine came up and said, I love the talk, but I still think that homosexuality is a sickness. So I just planted the pansy there, and actually I didn't realize how, because that's like 7-8 years ago now, I didn't know how much it still affects me. It's very sad, actually. It felt good. Like once I took the picture, it was like, okay, it's out there now, and it's not just mine anymore. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And do you have my trowel?
Yes, I do. There you go.
The Pansy Project.
So we've got some leftover pansies. What's the plan?
So we're going to give them to this garden. This is called the pist garden, or the something. What is it called?
Lots of pissed.
Carry on. The pist garden.
Normally we call it the Niesenberger Community Garden, but the Pst garden is on.
That's what it says on the gate.
Yeah. Pst garden. So we're donating the pansies.
Yeah, maybe we should.
And so at last I got my hands dirty too, planting some pansies. But that wasn't the end. The next morning, in the centre of Graz, was an act of brutal Austrian efficiency.